What's up, y'all? It's Bricks from Bricks Fitness. I've been asked several times by fans of the ketogenic diet to give my opinion and my thoughts about their particular choice of nutrition, let's say. All right, but before we get into that, I do have to let you guys know that this video is brought to you by bricksfitness.com, where you can find meal plans, customized meal plans that are based on your specific needs, your weight, your height, your activity level. You can find fitness apparel. You can find online coaching slots, as well as my 12-week transformation jumpstart program, which has been changing lives. Anyway, let's get into the video. So the ketogenic diet, let me give you guys a little bit more background on my personal experience with low carb diets. I've lost a lot of weight doing low carb diets, but I was never able to keep any of the weight off. That's just my disclaimer. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because of my personal experience with low carb diets, but I'm giving you my opinion. That's what this video is. The ketogenic diet is basically a low carb, moderate protein and high fat diet that puts the body in a metabolic state known as ketosis. So once your body goes into ketosis, your liver produces these ketones and your body uses these ketones for energy as opposed to carbs. The theory behind this diet is that your body uses your body fat for energy instead of using glucose, aka carbs. But here's my thing. On paper, this diet makes a lot of sense, and I understand why it's so popular. It definitely works. I cannot refute that. But here's the thing. Is your goal to lose weight short term, or is your goal to lose weight and reform your habits and to make a change to your lifestyle that would allow you to sustain the weight loss? But I know several people who have done the ketogenic diet. They lost a lot of weight, but I want to say 99% of them did not stick with it, and they ended up putting the weight back on. That's my only thing. The diet works. It's a great diet. It's scientifically proven. It makes a lot of sense. But I don't know about you. I love carbs way too much to consider giving up carbs for the rest of my life. And that's my thing. Like, it's a fad diet. Fad diets don't work. There's no perfect diet plan on paper that is going to be catered specifically to you. I'm a big fan of creating your own diet, creating your own way of eating, I should say. If you jump on fads and the ketogenic diet, it's a popular, it has a cult-like following. And I understand, because it really gives you results like this. And we're addicted to those results, but we're not thinking long-term when we're jumping on the bandwagon for these particular, fad diets. We have created this stigma around carbohydrates that I think paints a false image. There are good carbs and there are bad carbs. Instead of going on a diet where you totally try to eliminate carbs from your life, I think you should focus more on getting the right types of carbs. You do not have to give up carbs to lose weight. My personal advice would be to focus on eating the right kinds of carbs instead of giving them up completely. You don't have to do that. Focus on carbs that are on the lower end of the glycemic index. So the glycemic index is basically a way to rank carbohydrates based on how they affect your blood glucose levels, aka your insulin levels.
The glycemic index is measured on a scale from 0 to 100. Anything below 55 is considered low. 56 through 69 is considered medium, and anything above 70 is considered high.
Your insulin levels basically determine whether fat is stored or if it's used for energy. All right, let me show you guys this graphic. You want most of your carbs to be on the lower end of the glycemic index. The higher the carb is on the glycemic index, the more likely that it will spike your insulin and basically make you store fat versus using the fat as energy. I try to keep most of my carbs on the lower end, but I honestly am probably in the moderate range when it comes to my personal diet. I'm able to control my body fat levels. I feel good during my workouts. I sleep well. This works for me. So you have to figure out what works for you. Again, this is just my opinion. I think it's not a realistic expectation for us to eat 20 grams of carbs a day for the rest of our lives. Will it work? Yes. Does it make sense scientifically? Yes. Is it a good diet? Absolutely, because you're going to feel good. You're going to look good. Is it something that you realistically can commit to forever? I personally don't think it's possible for the average person. Again, there are small groups of people who can do this. And if you can, more power to you. That's great. but most of us, we can't. So just keep that in mind. You want to find a diet or a way of eating or nutrition plan that fits best with your taste, your schedule, your preferences. You don't want to have to adjust your life too much because it's not going to work in the long run. My opinion on the keto diet, it's a good diet. It's not for me. I don't think it's for most people, but that's just my opinion. I hope this video was helpful. Please hit the thumbs up right now. I really appreciate you guys. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe right now. And as always, guys, I'm just trying to share the wellness. So get well and get money.